Hi there, what's up? This is Paul Murphy. So in this video, I'm going to show you the right way to use Clickbank, okay? Now there's a ton of videos out there, there's a ton of training out there on Clickbank, and they're telling you all wrong, okay? I have got 3 products that's making me over $1 million a year. I'm going to show you exactly how I do it so you can replicate it and you can start making money today. And that's without a website, without any budget, without any ad spend. All you need is this video, and at the end I'm going to give you a secret resource where you can go and get untapped products on top of Clickbank. So let's get to it. So the first thing you need to do with Clickbank, if you're brand new, is you sign up. Okay, I'm not going to show you how to do that. Very simple. You sign up. You have to put in your PayPal so that they can pay you, and then you come in, and then basically you're now in the marketplace. So this button up the top here. Okay, now a couple of little tricks you can do here. If you want to find what's hot on Clickbank, you can do an empty search. So that's the first thing you can do. And it will basically give you, this one here is the best-selling product on Clickbank. Okay, now this is the average amount of money you're going to make per sale. This is the gravity. So if the gravity is quite high, it means that it's, here it is. The gravity is quite high, then it means that you are going to, this is quite a good one. This is going, obviously it's the best selling product, so it's going to have a high gravity, but this one's going to be quite a good one to promote. Okay, but if you went after this product, okay, bearing in mind this is the best selling product on Clickbank, you're going to have competition. Okay, no matter where you go, no matter what you're doing, you're going to have competition. Okay, so the best thing that you want to go for here is you want to be able to offer them this product, but also offer them an unbelievable offer. Okay, so you want to be giving them a bonus or a discount or a coupon or something like that. Now, if you go into some of these products, you'll see that they have resources. Now, I'm not going to go into the top one, but I'm going to go into another niche that we can go into. Now, another thing as well is that you want to be sticking with the most profitable niches. Health and fitness is one of the most profitable niches. Pets and passions, okay? If you think about it, anything that you're passionate about is going to be something you'll spend money on without really thinking. You're not going to be looking at the budget. You're not going to be looking at your money. You know, if you wanted to buy a nice set of golf clubs for £500 or £1,000 and you love golf, you'll do it, okay? Because that's a passion. Passions, people don't think logically about money. They think about like just, that's kind of like the thing I want to buy. So anything that's a passion, pets are definitely a passion. So you can go into those. Digital marketing is an excellent niche to go into as well, because digital marketing is still growing and it's really got, like, it's a lot of money to be made, right? So you can get really good on that, and software. And also another little tip I've got here, it's not really Clickbank, but you want to be looking for recurring products, okay? So if you're looking at software, you want to be looking at ones that charge monthly, or you want to be looking at ones with quite a long-term, like a good LTV. Okay, we normally go for LTV of $80 and above, which seems quite low, but you generally make more anyway. But we have like a process that we use to actually ascertain if it's going to be $80 or above. And all we do really is we look at what the average length that they would stay with that product. And then we would basically divide it by, quite often we do 6 months maybe, because quite often people stay, some people stay years, some people stay a month. So you do an average of 6 months. And if the 6 months LTV is over $80, then we're good to go. But that's not Clickbank. So, you know, you've got all these niches down the left-hand side here, and you basically, like I say, choose one of those niches. There's plenty of money to be made. You've got no problem with doing that. Now, I do not want to talk about websites on here, because websites are, you know, it's doable, okay? But a couple of things that you need to think about with websites is, if you put up a website, you put up an article, you need backlinks, okay? So if you want this to be a bit of a passive income stream, you're going to have to be sitting there every day, going into forums, going into Facebook. You can make a lot of money doing this, but obviously you've got to be very careful at the way you're kind of putting yourself out there, because obviously people out there are going to be seeing if you're trying to promote your links. I don't think it's massively ethical. There is an ethical way that we do it on Facebook, but again, it's, you know, it's still kind of trying to sort of sell your wares in kind of a slightly underhanded way. I recommend YouTube. Now, before you run for the hills, we can utilize YouTube for our benefit without putting ourselves online, without putting ourselves on camera, without anybody knowing who we are. We can still be ethical, we can still offer value, and we can pick up the best traffic on the planet from Google and YouTube in the way I'm about to show you. So let me just talk you through this. So first of all, you've got this video here. Now I can't play this because it's copyright, right? I can't put a YouTube video up with another YouTube video in it, but I'll show you the actual video. This video could be me. Okay, now we've got 6 channels where we have channels like this where you wouldn't know it's me. We go into different niches like health, pets, weight, health and fitness, weights, nutrition, pets. There's some other niches as well that we've got. So basically we've got 6 channels, okay, and they generate an insane income, and it's completely passive. So as I say, you know, you can go into Clickbank, you've got every single niche on the planet. You look at a product, you look at what it's got to offer. You go in and you look at their marketing and see if they've got any discount codes, and then you just put your unique Clickbank ID in there. Okay, I'm not going to show you how to do that because that's pretty straightforward. But then you basically, the first thing you do is, because what we use is something called the power of free, which I'm going to explain to you in a moment. And this is what makes YouTube the most powerful engine on the planet. There is nothing that can supersede. I'm going to show you my stats in a minute so you can actually see that we make an insane profit. And if you replicate this, you will not need to do a lot of work. Okay, you have to do a bit of work up front, but you will not need to do a lot of work. So this video here, this is music and images. Okay, and these are probably very, very standard stock images from Pixabay. Okay, now to do this, you can use your slide software like PowerPoint, Keynote. You can use any sort of anything really that you can basically apply a bit of text. Okay, there's loads of free tools out there. There's iMovie as well you can use, which is completely free, so you don't need to spend a penny. If you want to get this done, you can actually outsource it on Fiverr.com for $5. You can get this whole video made up and out there within 5-10 minutes. Now just check this out, right? These guys are not promoting any products. They're using something called AdSense, which is where Google gives a revenue share back to these people. At the start of the video, you'll see an ad. Okay, and that means that they get, it's very, very low really. First of all, you need 1,000 subscribers. Secondly, you need, I think it's every 10,000 views, you get $100, right? So that's quite a lot. So you need to have a very virally type channel for that to work. We do not do that, okay? So, you know, a lot of people avoid YouTube because they think AdSense is really hard. I agree. I don't do it. Don't bother. We just need sort of 10, 20 clicks a day per video for us to generate $1 million a year. I'm going to show you how it all works. So basically this video, you'll see, it's got 695,000 views. Okay, now on some of my other channels, my videos are getting close to this. Okay, so we're getting, I don't think I've actually hit this amount yet, but we've got, one of our videos has got 360,000 views. And it's generating an insane income every single day. Okay, and we're not switching on AdSense, because if we switch on AdSense, somebody else is getting in front of our video, right? We don't want that. We want to basically, if you click on it, we want you to see it. We don't want you being distracted and taken off elsewhere. We lose money. So we don't bother. So that's the first thing. So, you know, don't worry about AdSense. You do not need to put yourself online. You can create this in 5-10 minutes. Literally, you know, you just get your text together. Obviously, make sure you're offering value. And then you basically, you would rank for a keyword. And again, I'll show you how to do that. And then you will basically, you'll get a keyword that's got a good amount of traffic. You put this video up. And then what we do is we put up a few videos around that product. Okay, we link them all together. Then you get power. Okay, now these will start showing up everywhere. You get omnipresence on Google and YouTube doing this. Okay, and then all you do is you put your link here, and you actually can put it on the screen as well. You can actually have it come up on the screen, and you will make insane profits. Okay, so that's the Clickbank method. Now, if you notice, a lot of these products, if you go for the products that make you a bit more than sort of $30, $40, you'll notice by doing a blank search here, you'll notice that the ones that are getting the best traffic and the best commissions are the ones that are lower. Now, we prefer not to use products that give you low commissions, simply because, like I say, 1 or 2 clicks a day for the right product with targeted traffic. Bearing in mind, Google and YouTube's are search engines, right? So we're utilizing the search engines. We can put, I mean, you know, just to obviously reiterate, guys, you can post up this channel in 5 minutes. All you need is a Gmail account. Okay, so you're utilizing YouTube. It's free. You never spend a penny. You don't even need a website. You don't need anything. Okay. All you have to do is basically give them the product, give them a bonus. Okay, I'm going to talk about that in a moment. And if you've given them the right bonus for that product, so it has to be aligned, or you give them a coupon where they won't get it anywhere else, then boom, you've now got a powerhouse. You've got an engine that's going to generate you an insane amount of money, because what we do is we use something called the power of free. Now, let me just show you this, because this is basically what it all boils down to. So if you use this in your marketing, in your YouTube channel, you can go into any single niche. Now, you cannot go into things like internet marketing, digital marketing without putting yourself on camera. Okay, people need to know who you are. They need to buy from you. They need to build trust. So forget it, right? Go into the pets niches. You can show dogs playing. You can put up health tips. You can show people training dogs, stuff like that. You don't need to put yourself on camera. And obviously some of these products will have promotional videos. Again, if you're going to use promotional videos on YouTube, there's a copyright issue if somebody else has used it. So you need to edit it a little bit so that you're not putting... But again, you could get that done on Fiverr. You can get someone to edit. Again, really, really straightforward, really simple. Actually, if you want to do it yourself and just play around, costs you nothing, zero, okay? So you use these three things, and then what I'm going to do is in a moment, I'm going to show you how you can get access to an untapped resource where I could say I promote free products. Now, the free products I promote are not Clickbank products. I actually promote a lot more Let's try it again. I'm actually going to leave that in because that's quite funny. I actually promote a lot more Clickbank products for me to make that sort of money on my other channels. But with this specific method here, using this untapped resource, which I'm going to show you in a moment, you can actually choose 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 products, and you'll be generating insane commissions. And this works best with a brand new YouTube channel because it means that you haven't messed around with the algorithm. The algorithm gets to work immediately. If you notice from my YouTube channel, I've got about 500-600 subscribers as of today. It is starting to grow because I'm obviously giving quite a lot of value and people are starting to subscribe. And I do recommend you subscribe, hit the bell, because I've got loads of other cool tips coming out, right? So, but having said that, this channel is starting to grow sort of more organically. But I can't even make money from AdSense yet. I'm not even anywhere near that, right? You have to have 1,000 subscribers to make money from AdSense. And this channel is making me over $1 million a year from just a few products. So this is how you do it, okay? And if you want to go and check out any of my products, you'll see exactly what I'm doing. I'm actually showing you what I'm doing. This isn't me trying to sort of like give you a load of bump on a video that doesn't make sense. So you just need 3 things, okay? This is the power of free. So the first thing is you need search for traffic, okay? Because it's a search engine. So Google and YouTube, you need search for traffic, okay? Now we use a free tool right inside Google that is actually completely free. It's a plugin, and basically it shows us all the traffic inside of Google, okay? So I'll come to that in a little while, how you can get hold of that. And you don't need Keyword Planner, because Keyword Planner now you do need, which is Google's other free tool that's not quite so free anymore. You actually need to have a paid advertising account, so it's kind of a little bit complicated now. So this one's free, shows you all the traffic, shows you all the keywords, pumps up loads of keywords on the right hand side, so that's cool. Also, we need a buying keyword, so we need one where there's ads around. So basically, if you put that keyword into Google, okay, you see that there's a bit of traffic, you see that there's ads everywhere, okay, then you're onto a winner. Because people, if somebody's prepared to pay for that keyword, it means that they can make money out of it. Okay, sometimes you just know, right? If it's something with the word review or reviews or pricing or trial, something like that, especially with software, those sort of things are buying keywords anyway. And sometimes they're not ads because people have not really tapped into them, which is kind of crazy. So sometimes you kind of tap into like keywords that people haven't even thought about advertising to, which is a bit mad. And then you just pick up loads. But having said that, people always prefer organic traffic to paid. So as long as you're up there, up the top there with that, using this system, you will get an abundance of traffic, because there's going to be search for traffic. It's going to be a keyword that's going to generate money. We call it a buying keyword, if you like, right? And then we're going to use the power of free. So this is it. So this is how it works, okay? So if you go to the internet to search for anything, to look for anything, what do? You go to Google, right? Kind of universally agreed that we all go pretty much to Google. There are 2 or 3 other big search engines, but they're sort of 5-10% of the entire internet. So it's Google basically, right? So that's what we concentrate on. So someone goes to Google, they do a search, okay? So back in the day, let's say for instance, you wanted to buy the new underwater basket weaving kit, okay? And you basically went to Google and you put in underwater basket weaving, and you might put something like review or kit, or you might just put underwater basket weaving price or buy or something like that, or you might just put underwater basket weaving, right? Okay, something like that. So back in the day, what would happen is you would go to Google, you would go to the underwater basket weaving company, you'd buy the product, okay? So in the last sort of 10, maybe 15 years, we have now got a system where there is like, we are not ready to buy yet. We need that extra little bit of assurance, okay? You've got TripAdvisor, you've got all these compare the market type websites. In the UK, we've got thousands of them, okay? You've got all of these kind of things where we need somebody to just point us in the right direction. We don't want the vendors telling us this because they're going to tell us this, right? We want somebody else, some other little kind of nudge, okay? So this is the power of free, really powerful. We add trust, okay? So your video, okay, even if it's slides, music and text, it's adding trust, right? So you're basically getting people in and you're saying to people, look, this is the product, this is what I like about it, this is what, and also the more authentic you are, the more honest you are, the better. Even if you point out some bad points, as long as they're not too bad, right? You don't put people off. As long as you kind of are giving them a kind of rounded view and you add that trust, you have hit stage number 2 in the power of free, right? Okay, so that's it, ticked, you've done. So that's it. So as long as the Google search gets to your video, okay, so that's stage number 2, you add that trust. Then you add the link to the product, okay? Because people don't like to do things in threes. If you notice, free is quite a magic number. There's 3 acts in a play. There's usually 3 parts to a song. There's usually 3 parts to a film. Lots of things come in threes. The brain loves the number 3. The brain doesn't want to go off and do things in 4s, 5s or 6s. It wants to complete in 3. However, what we do here is we just add a little bit of sugar dust and we basically give them a bonus, okay? Now, that can be either a coupon, okay, that can be a freebie, something that really, really complements the product. That's what we do, actually. We offer a freebie, or we offer something that just basically doesn't give them any other reason to go away and look for any more reviews or do anything, because at the end of the day, they've ticked these 2 boxes anyway. We just want to keep them there, give them a bonus, and bang, boom, this is it. We get... And by doing this, okay, we get an unbelievable statistic in internet marketing. Again, I'm going to show you inside my stats in a moment, and I'm actually going to show you how we get over 50% conversion. So you can get any product on Clickbank, any product you want on this place I'm going to show you in a moment, and you will get 50% conversion using the power of free. Now, this is, like I say, this is the powerhouse of internet marketing. And that's why Google, and I mean, the thing is if you try and put up a website on Google, okay, you're not going to rank any of those keywords for 3 to 6 months, right? So that's why we're utilizing YouTube, because Google wants to rank YouTube videos. Google owns YouTube, obviously. So Google, basically, you just give Google and YouTube what they want and they rank your videos, okay? I'm actually going to show you all my videos, all ranking at the top of Google, picking up abundance of traffic. And like I say, we're getting over $1 million a year. So there you go. So you get the 50% conversion. So here we go. So here is a screenshot I did the other day. As you can see, we have got 181 sales from 334 visitors that day. We generated 4,228 that day. We're actually generating a lot more now. This was taken a couple of weeks ago. But this basically, this specific day was one of the best days we'd had at the time, because we've not been promoting these products for very long, right? Just a couple of months, 2 or 3 months. So basically this day here, if you get your calculator out and you look, 2,700 and something is actually $1 million a year. Okay, and we generated 17,000 for the vendors, and as you can see, this was today. Okay, so basically that was taken out of my webinar that I've actually got. Now I'm going to put the webinar up on the screen. So basically I actually show you in that webinar the 24-hour ranking system. So you can sign up for it today. You can go and view that. You get the 24-hour ranking system. I actually explain how the whole system works. I go into a lot more detail and I give you proper training over, it's basically going to show you everything. So I'm not here to pitch that, but obviously for you guys who are kind of intrigued about that now, I'll put that on the screen. Go to tripfunnels.com/masterclass and you'll be able to literally go and replicate this tomorrow. Okay, so the extra special place that I've got to give you, where you can go and pick up an abundance of targeted free traffic for products that are absolutely killing it, is Kartra. Okay, now I'm just going to show you. I'm going to go incognito. By going incognito, it means that you'll be able to do this search pretty much anywhere in the world, pretty much on any device. It does slightly vary on devices. However, it's going to be pretty much there. You'll get the idea. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is so that was the music for that video that I just showed you. Really like stock music. You get stock music from YouTube now. So again, it's really simple to make. So basically, we're on YouTube and we're on Google, okay? And I just showed you my stats. You could see what I was earning. Now I want to show you the proof of the actual rankings. And this is why I don't recommend going to blogs, don't recommend going and setting up websites. I don't recommend spamming forums and Facebook groups and stuff like that. There's some other videos out there that recommend that. Don't do that, guys, okay? Even though it is, you can do it in a sort of ethical way. I don't recommend it. There is an ethical way we do it on Facebook, which I actually include. I actually show you how you can get access to that in the webinar. So you can actually see that, where you can actually make $6,000 in under 15 minutes promoting my course, okay? Because I've got a course. So, but what I'm going to show you here is this, okay? So first of all, I'm going to put in Demio trial. Now, the first thing that you notice here is that's a short tail competitive keyword, okay? The second thing you'll notice is that when we do a search here, okay, we come up at the top here. These are all Demio, okay? There's a car in the UK called a Mazda Demio, which has got millions in ad spend, and we're outranking them fairly easily. So I'll just bring that round a bit. You could see this is my channel here, Passive Income Ladder, and we've got 2 at the top here. Now, obviously, if we do this as well, and I'm not obviously showing this to, I'm not bragging, I don't care. Like, I want to show you how it works so that you can actually go and replicate it. You can see we're right at the top here. We've got this one, we've got this one, we've got this one, we've got this one. So this one's here's mine. This one, there's another one down here I think I saw. That one there's mine. So basically Demio is a webinar software, so we rank for that pretty much everywhere. Now, if you just want to go and put in Webinar Jam trial, again, another webinar software that I like. Okay, you'll see that's an ad. So we're number 1, we're number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then it sort of keeps going down. And just to show you, we get, okay, right at the top here, these are ads. Okay, so we're literally right at the top. And I can show you, I mean, I'll show you some more actually, why not? Convert Kit trial. You'll see we're right at the top here. These are ads. This is ConvertKit. So we're right at the top. And again, ConvertKit trial. Okay, this is Pat Flynn. We're right at the top here. But we're actually outranking Pat Flynn on here. And then I'll show you one more. We can do this for, as you can see right at the top here, this is Kartra. And actually with Webinar Jam okay, you can probably put in pretty much any of these. Webinar Jam versus Zoom, something like that, right at the top. Let's do another one. Webinar Jam pricing. As you can see, we're on the front page. We're a little bit lower down because there's a few ads. But with, you know, people will scroll to the videos. They want to see the videos. That's kind of the main reason why people put these searches in. And then, you know, all of these, pretty much Webinar Jam. This is another one, $1. Okay, right at the top here. I mean, you can pretty much put anything in and we're right on the front page of Google. So it's the biggest real estate on the planet, front page of Google, worldwide. And that's how you pick up, you know, 10, 20 clicks a day. Using the power of free, we get 50% conversion. So, yeah, so if you want to find out how to do this, how the actual 24-hour ranking system works, so you sort of get omnipresence for all of the products. So basically, when anyone thinks of any of the products you promote, either on Clickbank or on this secret resource, then you go to tripfunnels.com/masterclass. I reveal the secret resource inside there. And basically, there's untapped products. My product is in there, and it's actually selling for, the normal price is $3,997 for my groundbreaking course, which basically gets you free advertising for life, okay, on any, you know, on any product, any search engine, and you get 24-hour ranking. So it's not like you need to, so not any search engine, Google and YouTube, basically. And you get the ranking for life on these 2 search engines with any single product within 24 hours, called the 24-hour ranking system. So it's basically you know, you tap into this, you kind of, instead of placing your ads and spending a fortune on ads with Google or YouTube, you basically implement this system and you basically get your ads there for free and they get clicked more than the ads and you outsell the vendors, because we're actually outselling some of our vendors. 20 clicks a day makes you $1 million a year. Okay, so yeah, I'll put that on the screen there. You'll be able to find out the secret resource. You'll be able to get it enrolled in my course if you want to at the end. If not, you'll be able to get the training from that and actually find out the whole system. Go and sign up and actually start using untapped resources that make you like $600, $1,200 a sale, as opposed to sort of like 30, 40 bucks on Clickbank. Okay, if you want to use this for Clickbank, if you're really dead set on Clickbank, dead easy, just choose a product on Clickbank, set up your YouTube channel and you're good to go. So hopefully you enjoyed that. My name's Paul Murphy and I'll speak to you in the next video, guys. Take care.